welcome to Amateur Redneck Workshop. Well, here we are. We got started on making the castings, and so now that we've got the patterns and stuff, time to get out there and actually pour the metal and see how things come out. Who knows? Might be good, might be bad. I'm hoping for the best. Alright, so half of the pattern on the smaller one was left behind when I lifted the top off, and the top part of the large one came out real easy. So now I got to get these guys out there a little tighter. And that one came out pretty good. So let's pat down the sand here. Cut a little bit of this out. Alright, so I'll put it back on. Alright, so far so good. Now this is a long ways from where I'm going to cast it. So I got to work out how to carry it out there too. And I got to go out and hook up the furnace, so you guys are going to sleep a while. Alright, I got the ingots in there. It says on the knuckle stand, I think that's where he lives. Putting muscle or something outside the ears of the rug. So I'm sure Phil will back me up on that. But one of the ingots is a little bit long and it's got the lid popped up. But I figure just as soon as it starts to melt, it'll let that lid down tight, and everything will be a lot better. I got the mold on a two-wheel dolly and got it out here, and I don't think I broke up anything because I moved it real gentle. So that's where we're going to pour the metal. Not too far from where I'll be setting the crucible out of the furnace. Metal may be a little too hot, but I'm going to shut it off, skin the crud off the top, see what we can do. I don't think that was enough metal. Well, there's nothing to do but let the stuff cool off and find out. Alright, I've brought the mold back inside, and however it comes out, that's enough for today. It's 7 p.m. and I've got to get up early in the morning and go for the steel challenge. And I already know that even if this isn't a success, well, if it is a success, I still got to make another mold to make the third wheel. So who knows, I may have to make 2 more molds if I didn't put enough metal in this one. That's what I'm afraid of, not enough metal. But whatever, this is it for today. Now, I'm going to open it up. We'll see what it looks like. Whew, that's hot. Well, there you are, only about 3/4 enough metal. I knew when that didn't see it come up to the top of that vent hole, there was a failure. So next time around I'll saw these 2 pieces off and we'll add another one of those ingots and see if we don't come out a little better off. So for tonight, we can sit in the sand. Alright, sleep until I get started again. Well, in the meantime, while I was playing around with the boundary, this came in. It's a set of coasters made by Mike Nixon. So it was a gift to the boss lady from Mike and Mary Nixon. And it's pretty neat. You get all these aluminum coasters. They've have a little stand to put them in, and got felt to keep things from getting dinged up. The wife met Mary Nixon up at Mr. Pete's get-together, and I guess they hit it off pretty good. But anyway, that's what came in. And when I put these patterns in the sand, and I discovered why it is that people paint them up. It's not just for preservation. These little boogers kind of sucked the water out of the sand around them and left sort of a loose bit of sand in the mold to followed kind of the outline. I hadn't been prepared to see that happen. I hadn't expected it, but it did. It just wicked the water right out of there. So I decided maybe I better spray them. In the meantime, I went yesterday with a steel challenge, and one of my viewers there, named Brad, I think his last name was Nestle, Brad Nestle. He was shooting what I think is a 10-22. I never got close enough to it to see what it was, but he was shooting a 10-22 really fast in the steel challenge there, and he did the Smoke and Hope stage. One string of it he did in 1.85 seconds. Now that's fast. I don't care who you are, you know. And I thought I did really bad, and I got home and I looked at the scores, and I was just, you know, a few tenths below my best score of the year. So I had a good day and didn't even realize how good. And a norther has come in. It's raining out there. I got up, it was 81 degrees. 3 hours later here it's 69 and it's falling, and it's going to rain all week. Now it didn't rain yesterday afternoon, and if I'd been a little tougher, I could have got out and done the casting over again, but I wasn't a little bit tougher, and so I didn't do it. I came home and took a nap and let the day go by. So I've got another project. I'll go ahead and this will be the end of this video, and waiting for the next step. And there's other parts of the project I can do, you know, besides casting the wheels. So we'll do 2 or 3 other things, and we'll come back to the wheels maybe next week or week after, whenever it stops raining. Bubba's Uncle Bubba Joe went bouncing into the bar, run up to the bartender, says, "Quick, give me 5 shots of the most expensive whiskey you got." Bartender set them all out there, and he just downed them, you know, just one right after the other in about 10 seconds, you know. And he says, "Quick," he says, "give me 5 more." Bartender laid out 5 more, and he downed those even faster than that first bunch, you know. Bartender says, "Whoa," he says, "just how come you drinking all this whiskey?" He says, "Well," he says, Uncle Bubba Joe says, "You know," he says, "you'd be drinking it fast like I am too if you had what I got." Bartender says, "Oh my God, what do you got?" Uncle Bubba Joe says, 50 cents. Well, that's all, folks. Y'all try to subscribe if you're not already a subscriber. Leave a comment if you got something to say. And above all, remember, keep on keeping on. Bye now.